Hello, everyone. I committed the fatal crime of what has come to be known in the appalling sensorial terminology of the insane activists as entangling the youthful and female. So, was it criminal or not? And I would say no. So that leaves the arguably lesser sin of really the sex. That was the crime. But also, I don't see that sexual desire of any sort is something criminal. Now, it's possible that I hurt someone's feelings, but when precisely was it incumbent on me to know exactly what I did wrong? And I would rather die than do that. But also, I'm trying to make a point. I must say that I've had some post-coital regrets about the sex. Let's assume, for thousands of years previously, I've enticed many a poor, confused adolescent, girl most likely, to whom the sex was really done. It still might be regarded as unacceptable to the woke authoritarian moralists who now insist, for example, that we do no harm. No doubt I owe some apologies for that, and I'm trying to learn. But it's a relief, in some real sense, to blame her emergent pubescent self-consciousness, sterilization, confusion, and discomfort on the sex. But I don't care about that. Would do it again. And also consider it my duty as a consequence. If you think we've made a mistake, you may not, or else. Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
She wanna go viral. We fucking for hours.
The sex.
Got power.
The sex.
Got power. She wet in the shower. That pussy get loud. We saying no vow. She fucking no cow. No.
Hell yeah, dude. These levels are looking fucking good, dude.
Yeah, man.
I'm proud of myself.
Hell yeah.
I'm proud of you. Proud of this incredible podcast. I'm glad we're recording on time this week. We were a week late last week, but you know, that's just how these things work sometimes, you know?
That's just you know what? Honestly, the problem is our many fans having these insane expectations of us. Ford, when is the podcast going up? Ford, why aren't you shirtless more? Ford, you know, show me your penis.
Ford, you said you would show us your penis, and then you didn't. You broke a promise.
Oh, I forgot. I actually did say I would show my penis. Hey, 50 people on Patreon.
You'd say you'd show the penis when we have 50 people on Patreon.
50 people on Patreon. How many people do we have on Patreon right now? Zero.
We have none.
All right. That's only 50 more. That's not that many. That's only 50 more, bro.
That's
Think
nothing.
about that. That's nothing.
Ooh, you know what I just realized?
What? My man, he's always fucking with the thermostat, turning it up, turning it down. It's miserable. The real issue is I just want to have one episode where I don't have to put a denoising filter on my audio, because I never have to do it to you. I always have to do it to myself. Yeah, it's because I have this sweet ass mic that looks like it looks like those droids from like the prequels, like not the circle ones, but the big ones, the big black ones. It looks like their penis going into my mouth.
You like a super battle droid penis?
Yes, exactly. Super battle.
If super battle droids had penis, yeah, I know the technical.
They had penises, but they just can't. There was a door that came up and they went. And
that would make the most sense. They should have the best dick game in the fucking galaxy, really, seeing as they're robots. Could vibrate as much as possible.
But those circular ones, though, there
were shark aliens too, though.
Yeah,
and you know sharks. They got two dicks. It'd be pretty crazy.
What do you mean sharks have two dicks?
Sharks have two dicks. You never watched Shark Week? That's like the one fact I remembered from Shark Week. Sharks have two penises.
All right, you just blew my fucking mind.
I'm not lying. Yeah, dude, that's the only thing I remember from Shark Week.
Cocks.
Sharks have two cocks.
Wait. But what about girl sharks? Do they have two pussies?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You're such a sexist. You're always focusing on how many cocks sharks have, but not how many They could have 8 pussies, bro. Which
I'm pretty embarrassed.
Would be awesome. Because then you could fuck 4 sharks at once.
Wouldn't you have to have like 8 penises to do that?
No, bro. The girl shark has 8 pussies, so she can fuck
logistics
two
here.
dicks from. She can fuck 2 dicks from each shark.
Oh,
at
she's
once.
fucking the. It's a
Matter
reverse
fact,
gangbang type situation. It's a
fact,
reverse shark gangbang situation. See,
no,
I just
this is a
assume there's
normal
more
gangbang.
males.
No, this is a normal gangbang.
Oh
She
no,
has
it would
8
be
pussies.
it would be a normal. I guess
Matter
I
of fact,
assume there's more.
she could fuck 12 sharks at once. I'm talking 2, a dick in each pussy, 2 dicks in the asshole, and 2 dicks in the shark mouth. That's 12, 6 sharks at once.
Pretty solid. Pretty solid. And exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting prospects.
Anyway.
Think about animals boning. Wait, do you not like
fish?
do you not like eating fish?
No, I don't.
You're not a seafood guy, right? Huh.
No, I had a shrimp sandwich for the first time in like 8 years the other day.
What did you think?
Would have been better. Like it didn't make me. It almost did make me throw up. I'm not gonna lie, cause like,
Bro, that's crazy.
It
You're
tasted
just allergic
fine.
or something, and you don't know.
No, I'm not. I just don't like the fucking seafood is disgusting.
No, you're just a pussy. All right, cool. I was
It's
trying to
just-
give you a good out, and you're just like a little fucking baby. You have the same eating habits as me when I was a little child.
No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. I'm a sensible human being. I do not want to eat some disgusting wet slug from the bottom of the goddamn ocean. Some primordial
It's not a
fucking
slug.
being.
It's a crustacean, bro. They taste
crustacean
so good.
is even
You know,
worse.
you
It's
gotta
a bug.
try soft shell
It's a
crab.
bug.
It's where they deep fry the entire.
yeah,
See, like
yeah,
instead of
motherfucker, I've
breading,
tried
they
soft
just
shell
deep fry
crabs.
the whole crab, so then you get the crunch of its shell.
I was in Venice.
You know?
I was in Venice, bro. It's all seafood over there. Do you know how much shit I reluctantly shoved into my mouth at Michelin star restaurants, bro? And I was like, damn, still nasty.
I feel like this is indicative of your cock loving nature. You don't like seafood. Huh? I think that's just code. I think it's just code. Ford don't give
Why?
top.
Because pussy
All right,
smells
ladies?
like fish?
Ford don't give top.
Hey, that's not true.
Oh, you mean the one pussy joke that every comedian makes? Yes, pussy smells like fish. That was the concept of that joke.
No, that every comedian makes. That goes back to fucking Shakespeare, bro. He used to call motherfuckers fishmongers if they ate too much pussy. That's not even a joke.
I didn't know that.
I'm not even doing a bit. Yeah,
Damn,
I am
Shakespeare
sunburned.
fucking rules.
Shakespeare
Speaking
does
of
rule.
Shakespeare, I still haven't watched the Elvis movie, dude. A
Hey,
friend of mine
you know
told me
who
it
else?
was awesome.
You know who else loved cock? Shakespeare.
Really?
Yeah, most likely he did.
I guess his plays are pretty. Yo, you're just guessing because his plays are gay. That's
No, because he has like a series.
Oh, yeah, he
'cause
loves
his plays.
cock.
First of all
You know what they
plays are
say?
gay.
Shakespeare was like
Second,
actually 5 different guys under one pseudonym that all fucked each other in the ass.
I like that.
I'm
No, but
starting
he
to
kept-
wonder if all of the gay sex stuff is really what our listeners want to hear. You know?
You're starting to wonder.
Because I've noticed, even on the episodes that have more views on YouTube, a couple of them you can't see it as an audience member, but I can see who likes and dislikes it. A couple of our
people
episodes
disliking
just
our
have
videos?
one dislike and no likes. And you know what? That makes me so fucking sad. That's worse than if there was like 1,000 dislikes and 1 like. Just the fact that there's 0 likes and 1. Someone just came to the video to go, "Oh, this fucking sucks, dude."
Well, no, like it's the same fucking person. They saw one video and they're like, "These guys suck," which
Because 3
fair
of the
enough.
videos are disliked now. I feel like it is the same person. I feel like someone's trolling me for my personal life just to damage my mental health. And I swear
Absolutely.
to fucking God, if there's a dislike on this video, I'm going to find every single person who listens to this podcast. They track down your IP addresses. And I'm...
Yeah, just so you know,
I'm gonna hit that
we
dislike button,
we can
Yeah,
see
but
who
it IRL.
dislikes.
You know
We
what I'm
can
saying?
see who dislikes these videos.
Yeah,
we
I
can
I
see
can
that.
tell.
He
That's
can tell.
definitely
He sends me screenshots of the analytics, and he sent me your username, and it also
And I
has
say,
your
I'm
IP
going
address
to kill this
and your
person
regular
like
address.
I'm going to kill Brett Kavanaugh,
Yeah, and that's yeah. Oh damn, that'd be fun killing.
That's
wait,
not satire,
oh no,
that's a
I don't.
threat.
I don't live in that country anymore.
Oh, I
I
said
can't
that
get in
wrong.
trouble for that.
No, it's not a threat. It's satire. Sorry,
It's satire.
I mixed up my words.
You want to hear
Yeah,
some
it is
satire?
It's definitely satire. Do you like
I would
the?
like to
you
kill
like the,
Brett Kavanaugh. I would
Yeah,
like
that's
to.
some
I'm
great
not going
Savanaugh.
to.
That's some great. Dude,
Some Savanaugh.
Some great sound. Jesus,
bro, I'm a fucking sad. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm kinda already drunk.
Dude, fuck yeah.
This
is like the first morning that I'm not like that I hadn't drank like anything at all in a few nights because we are fresh off the weekend.
Yep.
So I'm finally I decided
indeed.
I'm not going to drink yesterday because today is the Lord's Day. The Lord's favorite country. God's country. It's the 4th of July, baby.
Oh yeah,
it's the fucking 4th of July, dude. We're recording this on the 4th. So when this comes out in 2 fucking weeks because I'm too lazy to edit it, just know. That's the context of this situation. Funniest thing about the 4th of July is it's like, all right, it's an excuse to drink. We know this. That Americans love these holidays. It's just an excuse to not go to work and get fucked up, okay? And like, you know, talking to friends, whatever. It's like, hey, what are you doing for the 4th? What are you doing for the 4th? Most people are like, oh yeah, what are you doing for the 4th? Yeah, let's link up. Let's get blasted. Whatever it is, we're going to go here and get drunk. We're going to go here and get drunk. And some of these people are like, oh, we're not celebrating the 4th this year. Oh, so you celebrated the 4th last year?
Yeah.
After George Floyd, you were like, yes, dude, I'm still celebrating the 4th. But then after Roe v. Wade, you were like, no, this is it. This is the line. Murder? No. But
I'm
preventing
not
more
fucking
murders?
celebrating
Yes.
the 4th. I'm not fucking celebrating the 4th this year. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit in my room. I'm going to watch an entire 90-minute podcast on YouTube, and I'm going to hit dislike. That's what I'm going to do.
So true.
Some of you are fucking savages. 27 views.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's true. There's a few that have like 27 views.
This
God
podcast...
damn it, I'm going to have to bring my gain down a little bit.
This podcast is the equivalent of like a girl going across on the Mayflower and writing a diary. It's like...
How so? You're going to have to elaborate on that analogy.
No. So anyway, the F1 race this week. It's like
we weren't done talking about Brett Kavanaugh and my threats.
No,
we're
we're
not.
Well-being. Fuck
All
Brett
right.
Kavanaugh.
Fuck
Brett Kavanaugh.
I'm coming for you.
Fuck
this
his
is satire.
Physical well-being.
But I'm
he said
definitely
satirically.
Satirically.
Yeah,
That's the great thing about you being in Germany, is I edited that intro for our last episode, and I was like, I think technically I could go to jail for this. But then I was like, oh, you know what I'm going to do? In the corner, I'm going to write, this is satire. So I think my ass is covered. I think the clip of Brett Kavanaugh's face over the Zapruder film with a green screen of a scope, and then the 420 no scope gun sound effect. That was a little bit too much. But then when I put this is satire in the corner, I think I'm all good. I think that makes it all good.
I mean, like at this point, we can't.
And if you think that the Allahu Akbar song, like ominously edited over a picture of the Supreme Court, is me implying that someone should commit jihad to the Supreme Court, I mean, that's just you conflating things, okay? I don't view Islam as a violent religion. So, to me, I was just putting a real banger over the SCOTUS, and if you conflate those things in any way, that's on you. That's not on me. Because I read a book on Islam in high school, and I thought it was a pretty cool book. And I find no difference between that and Christianity and Judaism. I think they're all in the same boat, okay?
As the creator of the mashup of those two songs, I can say right now that it had nothing to do with jihad. I just realized it had the same melody as Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon. And I thought that was the part that was funny to me and nothing else.
It is a much better song now. It is literally a better song than the original.
It's way better. Fuck that Kings. Fuck
Dude,
that
guy's
Kings
got a
of
great
Leon
voice.
song.
Remember when I heard that song for the first time? The Allahu Akbar
he got to
song.
do a song with Playboi Carti.
Dude, fucking Muslim prayer songs they go crazy, dude. They go
hard
crazy.
as fuck. Dude,
Just
you ever hear those like
beautiful set of pipes on that, man, you know?
You ever hear those like Arabic songs with like that reggaeton beat, like dum, 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 you know? You ever hear one of those?
No.
Oh,
you're
never
saying
mind.
Arab songs with a reggaeton beat?
Yeah, it's the best fucking thing ever. That beat is worldwide.
This is a whole new world I gotta explore, because this sounds very much up my alley. You know? Here's the issue: is I'm talking just as loud as I was before. I reduced my gain by a tiny fucking bit, and it it reduced it by a lot. I didn't want to reduce it by a lot. I wanted to reduce it by a little bit, so I wasn't peaking.
Bro, you're not realizing gain is fucking what's that thing? What's that
now
thing
let's
called?
check it.
Logarithmic.
Now I think this is good now. Now we're fucking talking.
Is logarithmic, bro. You can't take it whatever. People don't want to hear this shit. What people do want to hear is
let's do 30 minutes on how gain is logarithmic.
Yeah, so like you know how like most stuff is linear? Gain is like this. So like you turn it down a little bit.
So it's more like my cock and not your cock. So your cock just goes straight. It's very boring. My cock has a nice solid upward curve.
Your cock goes up like this high.
So I can.
It goes up like a Six Flags ride. It goes up
people,
like the space fucking mountain. Dude, your dick looks like a crazy straw, bro. Your dick looks like a silly straw.
Oh fuck. Oh,
dude,
Jesus.
Your shit bends around itself.
It's a hooking mechanism. It's evolution.
It's like a pretzel.
You know?
It's
like
pretzel.
so it won't slip out by accident. You know what I'm saying?
You have
gotta
like
be deliberate when we're.
You
when
have
it's
a
over.
dick like a duck. Your shit spirals.
Dude, if only.
If only.
If only. That would probably go crazy. Think about all the sex toys, like the dragon dildos, all that crazy shit with all the crazy bumps and like things sticking off them and shit. Like, dude, having a duck dick would legitimately be an attribute because women will stick the weirdest shaped shit in their pussies.
Well, I guess it's like 50-50. Like, you know, either it's like, oh my god, that's so hot, or it's like, Jesus Christ, get the fuck away from me. You know?
Yeah, it's like the Deep's gills in The Boys. You know? I just started watching The Boys again. I just watched the episode where the woman sticks her hand in his gill. That was really disturbing.
So traumatic to me. It's really disturbing,
really
right?
disturbing. I know the whole point was that like it's a rape. It's like the whole point is that like now the tables have turned. You know,
the tables have turned. It's him feeling assaulted the way he's been assaulting many women before. The idea of somebody shoving their hand into an aqua person's gills is just disgusting. And
yeah, they really make it really gross too. The way they designed his gills are just
it's disgusting.
It's Cronenbergian. It's actually Cronenbergian because it's like, you know, it's like Videodrome with the slot in his chest. She sticks her whole fucking hand up there. It's like, oh.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's such a good show, dude. I just finished season 1 last night because literally all of my friends watch The Boys. And it's like, you know, you've told me to watch The Boys again. I stopped watching because it started stressing me out because it's actually good. Dude, I'm watching Boys constantly. All right, this is right up my fucking alley. I'm never not watching Boys. I'm going to bars. I'm just hanging out in the bathroom. You know, like Spider-Man. I crawl up the wall and I hang. Yeah, I hang from the ceiling with all of my limbs connected to the wall. my sticky hands because they're covered in so much semen that like the traction is enough to keep me up there. Not even using that much of my strength. It's literally just friction. Just using my knowledge of physics.
Yeah. Okay?
And I'm just up there just watching every guy miss the fucking bowl and piss on the floor. And I'm like, you know what? Nice.
You ever wish the tip, like the foreskin of we're both uncirced. The foreskin of your uncirced dick were like a suction
There goes the
cup.
last 2 women who listen to this podcast.
Do you really think 2, let alone 1 woman listens to this podcast? Hell no.
I think statistically, one of the episodes has like 50 views. At least 2 of those people have to be women.
Works as a suction cup that we can then use to climb buildings and swing across them like Tarzan.
See, that would give it even more utility than it already has. It already has a good amount of utility, all right? So all the Cirque boys out there, I legitimately feel bad for you. You're missing like 30% of the nerves on your cock. You know, you're
missing 30% of the nerves. You can't even keep coins up there. What are you supposed to do?
So
put them in your pocket?
Yeah, exactly. You don't have a naturally occurring purse. Well, you do. You're asshole. But now you have another option. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they check
I'm not going
the
to put
asshole in
coins
prison.
up my ass.
You know, they're not going to check your foreskin, right?
That's the thing. You go to a club with a bag of Coke. You stick it in your foreskin. They're not legally allowed to be like, can I pull back your foreskin?
I wonder how fucked up you would be if you sounded cocaine. Like put a needle up your urethra and injected liquid cocaine. And just wait, how did we get on that?
We were talking about Spider-Man.
Talking about boys. We're talking about me watching boys. Oh, yeah. I'll wait. It's fine. We're not working or anything. I'll wait.
Shut up. I'm working. This is a thing I need to do to make this podcast work. I'm not funny if I'm sober.
See, you're not even famous yet, and you're already, like have celebrity vibes. Where you're like, sorry, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
I need 10 beers and a line of speed directly up my ass to keep me going right now.
Directly up my ass. No, man, shut the fuck up. I'm doing this for this podcast. You think, are you going to deny Barry Bonds his steroids? This is my steroid. Our sponsor for today, Paulaner Beer.
I thought that said Parkland Beer for a second. Freudian slip.
No, it didn't. It didn't say that.
Yeah, on the subject of uncirced though, it was like, you know how many times I've been like hanging out with the girl. You know, I got a little vape. Of course, no nicotine. I just do it to be cool. You know, just for the
no
vibes,
nicotine.
dude. I would never.
There's no
use
nicotine in these cigarettes
ever.
that I smoke either.
There won't be soon, dude. They're trying to reduce the amount of fucking nicotine in cigarettes too. And to that, I have to say, you know what you do when you get shitty cocaine? You just do more of that cocaine.
Yeah.
So if you have cigarettes with half the amount of nicotine, I'm just gonna smoke 2 cigarettes. Okay, you're not helping anything. You're just making me smoke more tobacco and get more cancer. So to me, that's just fucking totally absurd. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
The thing they got to do in the U.S. is what they do over here, which is, like, in the U.S. there's, like, a little warning on there, and it's like, warning, cigarettes cause cancer. Whereas over here, there's a picture. You know, there's a picture of what it does. And usually it's way grosser than this. There's some very funny
they get
ones.
graphic with that shit. They got, like, babies with 3 arms and, like, fucking like a fish head on there and shit. This shit's fucking wild, dude.
But there's
they do
some
that
that
in Canada
are like,
too. I think they go fucking crazy.
There's like 2 of the pictures that are so fun. Like my favorite one is, it says in German, it says like cigarettes can cause erectile dysfunction, and it's just a dude looking down at his dick like this, going, "Oh."
Oh my god, dude! Your average Italian, dude.
Oh, my dick
Fuck! I drank
doesn't
so
work.
much
I guess
wine
I gotta
and I
stop
smoked
smoking.
so many cigarettes.
Oh, my dick don't work.
But it's happened to me several times where I'm like, I'm hanging out somewhere and there's like a lady. She's like, "Can I hit your vape?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And she's like, "Is it mint?" And I'm like, "No, it's fucking grape or whatever. All right, I'm a pansy. All right, I like the fruit ones. All right." And and they're like, "Oh, is it mint?" And I'm like, "No, it's grape aloe flavor."
Mint.
And they're like, "Oh no, I only vape mint." I'm like, "Dude, but then there's no chance you're ever gonna have sex with me because I'm gonna whip my dick out and you're gonna be like, no, I'm sorry, I only suck circumcised."
I only suck
There's no way, dude.
circumcised.
You're that picky about what goes in your mouth. There's literally no way we're ever gonna have any relations. You know what I'm saying? No way.
I only suck circed.
That that happens.
How about
I've heard
Cirque
that.
du Soleil?
From
It's just a bunch of dudes sticking their dicks through glory holes, and they're all circumcised. So it's a bunch of dudes having sex.
What does that have
with
to do
each
with
other.
Cirque du Soleil? What the fuck?
Well, they do flips and shit, but they're all circumcised.
Okay, I was wondering where that that
And then at the
simile,
end of the
where
show,
that was going at all. You know,
at the end of the
You're
show, they have a panel of judges who go and make sure they're all circumcised, and then like they find one guy who's just holding his foreskin back, and they taser him and pepper spray him, and he's immediately arrested.
as he should be.
As you should be. You
shouldn't lie about your dick situation.
Yeah, man. You got to go to uncirced.
Funny thing, unless you're like aggressively uncirced, like I don't think anyone would even notice.
Aggressively uncirced? What, like you have like a foot
Like
of
if you're one of those guys where the foreskin doesn't come back. That's what I'm saying.
To whom does that happen? I've never heard of that.
I guess you're not a real Cumtown listener then, huh?
Oh, wow. What an accusation.
That's like,
man. Oh fuck! I'm not a real listener to the racist
dude. That's half
podcast.
of Stavros Halkias stand-up. Literally half of Stavros's stand-up is him being like, "Yeah,
That's
dude, I'm
not
uncertain. My
aggressively
fucking foreskin doesn't even go all the way back.
He has phimosis.
Like my fucking foreskin only goes like half the way back.
Yeah, my
and it,
fucking
hurts,
foreskin.
And if I pull it all the way back, it's like a turtleneck, and I fucking
it
it hurts,
chokes my shit up, yo.
See, guys like that, and I knew someone else.
I was like imagining like a windsock.
I will not be any more specific than that, but I knew someone else earlier in life who had a foreskin that wouldn't go all the way back. And I was just like, he told me that, I was like, damn, that's a cursed existence. That's like your parents fucked up. You should have been like a little bit circed.
That's literally a medical condition that you have to treat with circumcision.
It is.
It's phimosis. It's called phimosis. You have to. One of my friends.
Like, you don't need to go all the way.
Yeah.
Right. You could just go a little bit. Like you could just cut off a good amount of it, and then you can pee and stuff.
You just
not the whole thing. You could just do 30%.
You don't need to get you don't need to get a buzz cut. Just a little, just a little Caesar fade.
Little off the top.
Just a little. I'm trying to get a Caesar fade on my dick. Actually,
there's no specific reason I know this. There's definitely no specific reason. When I go, that's not specific. It doesn't apply to anyone I know.
When I go in to get my circumcision, I'm gonna say, leave it long on the top, short on the sides.
Oh fuck! I just blew out the fucking mic. Holy shit!
Man, who cares? They love when it clips. Hey, do you think that person has disliked this video by now? At this point,
he disliked it in the first 5 minutes. I made some joke about I made a joke about a bunch of sharks having gay sex, and I was like, I think by now that guy's disliked this and left.
Can you see the point in the video where they dislike?
No.
Shit.
It's not that specific. You can't even see who disliked it. It just says one dislike.
Actually, you can see who disliked it, and we know your address and your zip code. And
that's true. I did track your IP, but I'm just saying the stats I could.
I'm really close
because I'm a scientific genius.
I'm really close with the Albanian mafia, and they're coming to your house right now.
And because your dumbass didn't fucking have a VPN.
You didn't have a VPN. You didn't go to our sponsor today.
NordVPN. Should we just do a NordVPN ad
NordVPN
without being sponsored by NordVPN?
Well, what we do
just do a fake NordVPN ad and be like, all right, just send them an email. Now pay us because we did one.
That's the move. We do ad reads until somebody sponsors us. We find like little ass companies, and
I think that's smart actually.
Thing about Paulaner Spezi, Paulaner beer. Is that
I don't hear about that Kraut Nazi beer. Put that shit away.
Hey man, well yeah.
Your fucking fascist beer, dude. Fucking
it has the highest
the United German Socialist Party or whatever. Like they had socialist in the title, and then they were like, yeah, but fuck communists.
National Socialist. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. They should have been like the cool fascist party. You know what I mean? Why like the fascist party who's got that Hugo Boss drip. You know what I'm saying? Like why did they say social? It has nothing to do with socialism. You're on the farthest end of the spectrum.
Across from socialism, yeah.
And I make cool because of the drip. They're not cool, okay?
They're not cool at all. They just spawned
cool.
some companies that have drip.
I'm just saying if I were to name my fascist party something, I would want it to have cool in the title. And I'm putting myself in the shoes of someone creating a fascist national party. I'd say this is we're the cool ones,
Yeah, that's why the Proud Boys aren't succeeding, because they're not called the Cool Boys.
Yeah, because they look fucking broke, dude. They look fucking stupid. They pulled them out of that van. They just got like ski masks. They're all like fat fucking losers.
Well, yeah, actually the Proud Boys are fat fucking losers. But now Patriot Front are total fucking losers. Like, they really decided on khakis for their uniform. Unbelievable.
Oh, those are the guys they pulled out the car, right? There was the Patriot Front.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
They pulled like 20 of them out the van.
They pulled like...
And the cops...
Out of a U-Haul.
That's the funniest thing the cops have ever done, dude. Funniest thing the cops have ever done is like let them drive it. Like, know they got in there and then let them drive around in the back of a U-Haul for 2 hours before they pulled them over and arrested them.
Imagine...
Just let them sit in there and bake, Let them sit in there and bake in the sun for a little while. Let them sweat it out. So when they get out, they're just fucking emaciated.
Dude, fucking like, oh my God. Like, right-wing militia groups are such fucking losers. They're so like they're not even being scary anymore. They're just losers.
Dude, that's kind of a hot take, bro. Calling right-wing militia groups losers?
Man, shut the
fuck up.
Probably
alienating at least 10 of our listeners.
Probably alienating all of our listeners after you decided to post our podcast link on r/thedonald and r/incel, which you frequent.
I was thinking about it just
often.
as like a meme, but then I was like, oh wait, I like satirically as a joke in Minecraft threaten the life of the conservative rapist judge, and I was like, and then I was like, I was
still
gonna
play
post.
Minecraft?
I did post the. No, that's just a meme. Okay,
No, it's
fucking
not.
get in the
You
know.
still play Minecraft.
When you say you're gonna kill a public figure, you go, I'm gonna kill him in Minecraft. Like that's.
Oh yeah, and then you have
in a video game.
then you
Minecraft.
do like a 2-minute video of you building like a big statue of them in Minecraft with like wool, and then set them on fire with a flint and steel, and it has like a cool early 2000s like a Limp Bizkit song in the background. It has break stuff.
You ever seen The Wicker Man?
The Nick Cage one?
Both of them.
I've seen
the first
the Nick
one's like
Cage
actually
one.
kind of awesome. The Nick Cage one is also awesome. But I'm just imagining like from the original one has that awesome shot, pretty much the same as the remake except actually good. There's this awesome shot of like the massive like Wicker Man with a dude in it, getting fucking burned alive, with the sunset in the background. It just looks awesome. Now I'm just imagining that, but each of the conservative judges is stuffed in a different limb of the Wicker Man.
Ooh.
And they keep like catching on fire and putting it out and catching it on fire and putting it out. So they're just kind of like slowly getting cooked, like the concentration camp people did to the Nazis when they would like put them in the oven, pull them back out. I remember someone recounting that like on some serious podcast because I'm a serious history guy,
Yeah.
And they were like, it was so horrifying. And I'm like, I don't know, that's pretty badass. I gotta say, if you're gonna torture a Nazi to death after watching them kill your friends, you gotta go all out. You know what I'm saying? You can't go halfway. Slow baking them, slow roasting them. That's fucking hardcore. Shout out to those Jews who got to take a little back for them. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that Mercedes McLaren shirt you got on is just kind of just really funny. Sorry, I got distracted.
You got distracted by my Hugo Boss shirt while I'm describing the joy I felt hearing about Nazis being slow roasted.
Yeah.
I know, dude.
I'm
just a bag of hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you've got
just a bag of contradictions, like every normal man.
One Nazi company being sponsored by another Nazi company.
I forgot that Mercedes. They did make those tanks. Didn't they?
They made those tanks. Volkswagen made the
German engineering.
Sure.
The crazy thing is, those tanks, dude. I've watched a lot of World War II in color. Okay, I'm from the Midwest.
Oh yeah.
Clearly, I've watched a lot of World War II in color.
Sure, you have
those
a lot
tanks
of memorabilia.
were incredibly. In JFK, the funniest part of JFK is they cut to fucking Kevin Costner's like desk in his office, and there's just a Nazi helmet sitting on his desk. Never goes addressed, never goes explained. It's just sitting there, and it's in one shot. And I'm like, why? Like what? I don't know. Maybe it's a trophy from the war. I don't know. But it is pretty fucking sus to just have it sitting there and then just be like,
movie.
There's just a Nazi helmet on his desk.
r/movie details. Kevin Costner actually brought this prop from his own collection of Nazi memorabilia that he has in his house.
Dude, I wouldn't trust him, dude. He's too much of a white bread, like classic American hero.
Fuck Kevin Costner.
You know what I mean? I would hope Kevin Costner's a good guy, but I don't really trust him, dude. He could have major John Wayne, Clint Eastwood vibes. You just don't really know, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Wick, definite John Wick vibes. I don't think I said John Wick, but now you got me second guessing because I've been fucking Freudian slipping all day.
Oh man. Oh, how about I Freudian slip this dick into your ass? No, I'm.
Nice.
Is it using my mic or is it using my AirPods mic? Because like that's kind of insane. If you heard me say John Wick. No, it's using my mic.
No, I just barely heard it. It's using the mic. No, I just barely heard it. in the distance. It's powerful. It's a powerful mic.
It is, bro. This shit for a dynamic. No. I can't nerd out about audio shit right now.
You don't want to. Yeah, I understand. I was a little worried though, like, because I posted on my Instagram, the Instagram story, the new episode that went up today, and I was a little worried because I'm from Northern Michigan, so clearly there's got to be a few Republicans to still follow me on Instagram, and the thumbnail for that pod is me and you photoshopped over Tobuscus and whatever the fat guy is next to Kyle Rittenhouse with the Nerf gun, because I thought it was funny. And then I was like, wait, a Republican could take this to mean that we're somehow supportive of Rittenhouse, and then start listening to the podcast, and like 5 minutes in I go, yeah, dude, fuck Greg Abbott, like he's a fucking retard, fuck that guy. You know what I mean? Like I'm just, if you're a right winger, like probably don't listen to this. You don't.
Just don't.
Or they start watching. Even worse. I forgot about the incredible intro to that pod. They go, oh, this is gonna be a right wing podcast. They turn it on, and immediately there's a satirical in Minecraft completely in a video satirical game threat of assassination on Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. Like within the first 5 seconds of the podcast.
Here's the thing. I don't feel that I need to make it clear that I'm being satirical. You do. You still live in the U.S. The Secret Service could come up on you any day and just be like, show me your penis.
That's true. Ford's not being satirical. You hear that, FBI? You hear that, CIA and NSA? Next time he comes back to America, he is planning a
certified
on the Supreme Court of the United States. Okay?
No,
he is planning a
jihad classic
on the United States. He's radicalized by jihad immigrants to Germany that he met in Berlin. He's now a member of us.
now you're being racist. There's a ton of people. There's a lot of different people in Berlin.
I'm not saying all of them are. I'm saying there's probably like 2, and you met them, and they radicalized you. 2 out of the several million,
It could have been anybody from anywhere who radicalized me. I'm radicalized. That's the fact. But it could have been anyone. Anyone from anywhere.
If we're talking hating America, nobody does that. like the fellas. I'm gonna bleep out all of those words. Probably. I'm just gonna say the fellas from the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria.
That's the part you're not gonna.
The guys.
My best friend is Syrian. We're not including any of this. God damn.
Oh yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Oh, we are.
I've been radicalized.
I'm just gonna do a little bleep job. I'm gonna do a little bleeping, little.
I've been radicalized by Italians. But like Italian Americans.
The only Italian radicals are fascists.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, exactly, idiot.
I've been radicalized by the French. They're like.
I've been radicalized by the Cubans, dude.
Do you know that?
I'm like, I love communism and 50s cars.
I love communism and 50s cars. I think you should fuck Brett Kavanaugh and put some poison on the end of your dick. You put it all the way in his ass. That will go to him closer than if he sucks your dick. Because that's the thing. You put poison on the end of your
directly into the bloodstream.
Yeah.
Directly into the bloodstream.
Yeah, suppository.
I learned this in the history of AIDS, my biology class that I took at school. A fascinating class. Yes, that was everyone goes, that's the whole class? And I'm like, yeah. There's a lot going on with AIDS, okay? There's a lot going on. It's a complicated situation. Number one part of the situation, though. The bad guy, Ronald Reagan, all right? He's the bad guy. Him and Nancy, they dropped the fucking ball, all right? They let down.
Reagan sucks.
They let down all the guys, all the fellas who were having some real man-on-man fun back when there was no consequences. And, they just... It's sad.
Hey, man, like, you're a drummer, right?
Yeah.
You know who's looking for a band right now is John Hinckley. I'm not even joking.
Who's John Hinckley?
The man who shot Ronald Reagan.
Oh, shit, the guy who shot Reagan?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, fuck, he just got out of jail.
He just got out of jail, and he's looking for a band.
Dude, he's making a band? Dude, that guy fucking rocks, bro.
Yeah, I know.
One of my favorite clips in history is when Jodie Foster is like, yeah, honestly, I was a little bit impressed. Yeah, dude.
What?
She said that. Dude, she fucking rocks. Jodie Foster's awesome.
You know, my dad went to college with Jodie Foster.
Fuck. That's so cool. That's an insane flex, dude. Jodie Foster fucking rules.
Jodie Foster does
Jodie
rule.
Foster.
She was in that. She was in that. She was in Contact. She caused
Silence of the Lambs, baby.
She caused the lamest fucking president ever to get shot. This is satire.
Yeah, it was Taxi Driver. That's why he saw Taxi Driver and he was like, damn, I want some child pussy. I need to kill someone so Jodie Foster loves me. Which kind of makes him pretty sus because, like, she was like fucking 14 in that movie. Come on, man. You could have picked anyone to kill someone for. All right.
14 playing a 12-year-old. He's like, you know what?
John, I'm sorry. That's the most sus thing about this whole thing. You shot a sitting American president, and the only thing I'm really kind of upset about is you did it for a child, bro. That's, you know,
well,
sus. Or you did it for George H.W. Bush. Either way.
Hang on. Let's give John Hinckley a fair run here. At the time that he shot Ronald Reagan, Jodie Foster was 19.
All right, he gets a pass. He gets a pass.
Yeah, he gets a pass.
He's in the clear. Good for him. You know, all around, good for him. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. I'm not endorsing it in any way. I'm just saying he seems like a cool guy regardless of that whole situation.
John Hinckley is a good dude.
John Hinckley is a good man.
This is a good guy. Welcome to the John Hinckley podcast.
Think about it this way.
Where
John Hinckley almost killed one old fart with dementia. That old fart with dementia did kill about 100,000 American gays. So,
boom.
Just saying. There's levels to this shit, guys. There's levels to this shit.
Also took away all the fucking mental health care for people in the U.S. Also,
that's some crazy shit. He was like, "Yeah, these mental hospitals
sold
fuck that."
missiles to Iran to pay for the Contras to win that fucking war, wherever that was.
Oh yeah,
listen,
crack
man.
Too. CIA crack
too. I mean, Nixon kind of started that.
He did start.
Reagan did it.
He followed it up. You know,
but
that's the Republican agenda.
Reagan followed it up. Also, Reagan started off as an actor. Name one movie he's been in. I bet you fucking can't. Garbage.
The only thing that I can name that Ronald Reagan was in was the goddamn fucking trial of all the communists,
Nancy?
Bro. Well, everyone was in Nancy apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
But he did rat out all of his...
that rocks so hard. Like I have so much respect for Nancy Reagan.
What? Because
like,
her top game is crazy.
So sick. Yeah, exactly. That rocks. Like, why did she marry Ron, bro? Nah, bro. She could have been cool.
True.
But then she married Ron Reagan, and then she started talking to a fucking psychic or whatever.
She married the biggest rat in Hollywood, dude. Ratting out all the cool reds, you know, all the cool red screenwriters and actors. That's another thing that rocks about Kirk Douglas. Is that he hired Dalton Trumbo to write Spartacus after he got outed for being a red. He was like, just do it under a pseudonym, bro. I'm trying to give you these bands, you know?
Oh, did he do that?
Yeah.
That does rock.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, dude. Kirk Douglas is fucking
That's
cool.
very cool.
It's funny when you find out that like an old Hollywood person had like some good politics. Like for some reason I just assumed Marlon Brando was like probably a Republican. And then I like found out that he was like, you know, at marches and shit like during the Civil Rights Movement, and I was like, damn, this guy got pussy.
Yeah,
and he was on the right side of history. Crazy.
And he protested the whole Oscars. Won an Oscar, didn't show up at that Native American lady there.
That was fucking awesome.
That shit rocked. Also, he liked cock.
Oh yeah, dude, him and Richard Pryor were fucking having a little guy on guy fun. That's so cool.
Have you seen the picture of Marlon Brando kissing a penis?
No, I've heard about it. I feel like I got to check that out right now.
I bet you've heard about it from me.
Time to go to private browsing, private window. Marlon.
Don't be a pussy, bro. Who's gonna pull up your fucking?
Listen, my mom could.
Are you worried that you're gonna be hooking up with some girl?
No.
She tries to pull on Netflix types in Marlon Brando and it goes to Marlon Brando kissing a penis.
Marlon Brando
she just won't.
Penis kiss. Now, honestly, if a girl was had in,
penis kiss.
Wow, what an image! What an image! What an image that is! Wow, we're putting that. That'll be the thumbnail.
Dude, that shit rocks.
That's going to be the thumbnail. Wow.
Marlon Brando rules, dude.
That is sick.
Except did he sexually
It's not really a kiss. Like that whole head is kind
have.
of in his mouth.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Marlon Brando rules except for that non-consensual
He did
rape
sexually
scene.
assaults.
Yeah, he was at a movie.
Yeah.
During a scene. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. So that not cool.
Yeah.
Bad.
Not chill.
But, French director, of course there's a sexual assault on set. Are any of us surprised? It's just how these things happen.
I think you need to commit rape in this movie. I think it would make the movie so good.
It will make it seem more real.
It will seem more real if you are actually committing sexual assault.
That's why I don't fuck with Gaspar Noé, bro. Like, I get it, I think we get it.
Who?
Rape is bad. I'm not about to make a whole movie about, like, one brutal rape that lasts, like, 15 minutes of screen time, Like, that's...
What is this movie? What are you talking about?
Irreversible.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's Gaspar Noé's, one of his most famous movies. Yeah, it's just Vincent Cassel and what's the woman's name? I'm gonna put her on screen. I'm sorry, I forgot. This is a brain fart. All right, it's early for me. It's like 2:15. It's very early for me.
Very early for you.
Very early. I just woke up 5 minutes ago.
It's not like I'm 5 beers deep and 2 cocktails.
See, next time I'll join in at 2:00. See, it is the 4th of July. If I had a beer around, I'd crack it open. But yeah,
next
the whole
time
movie
we gotta
is
record it at like,
the whole movie is like it happens backwards. It's like one night, it's happening backwards, and then yeah, there's like a 15-minute long like brutal rape scene. Yeah.
Fuck that.
It's like, dude, see, it's bad. See, look how bad it is. It's like, yeah, that's why I don't do it. Like who are you trying to teach that rape is bad to? The rapists? I feel like they're not gonna get their minds changed. I feel like they'll probably watch that and be like, nice,
bunch of rapists in that movie theater, just like, oh shit, man.
What have I done?
I never realized.
What have I done?
Fuck, dude. Damn, bro.
It's like that with some of the Adam McKay movie, the one with the asteroid.
Don't Look Up.
Yeah, asteroid comes and destroys the world. Well, I haven't either.
Is that what that movie's about?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like an allegory.
People kept saying it was something about climate change.
It's about climate change. It's a very heavy-handed allegory. But yeah, my main issue with like that movie is that like who is this for? Because everyone who's going to enjoy this, they already believe in climate change. And everyone who doesn't believe in climate change isn't going to have their minds changed. It's a theater full of
oil magnates.
Exactly. The people who need their minds changed are not going to have their minds changed by like a snarky, Hollywood elite making like a ha-ha movie going, look how stupid you all are, you stupid fucks. Like that's not the way. It's not gonna move their political compass anywhere,
That just reminds me of like, I had a family reunion a while back of like a side of my family that I had never met and that my dad hadn't seen for 30 years.
Ooh, are they Republicans?
And, yes, they are. And like it was a group of people from the South who had moved to California, and like we went and saw them in California, and like the entire dinner was them like, honestly, people are always talking about fracking. Fracking does nothing. It never causes any problem ever. And then me and my dad just sitting there like, yeah, all right, man. Like, that's cool, bro.
So true.
You wanna talk about like Breaking Bad or something? Like, this is nah.
That's the funny thing with like hanging out with Republicans. especially older Republicans. Like, guys, let's be real. I know I'm not changing your mind. You're 80. You know what I'm saying? Neither of us are changing each other's minds. All right, I'm a socialist. You know, you believe in eugenics, whatever it is. All right, and like,
you believe in eugenics.
The issue is with me is it's like, these are the people who go, fuck, everything's so political. Hollywood's too woke. Everyone's making everything political. But then I'm not ever going to bring up anything political around you because I don't want to fucking talk about it. But we're going to be watching like a basketball game and you're going to be like, the NBA, I don't like the NBA. And I'm like, yeah, I actually like college basketball a little more because, since they're only there for 4 years, there's a little more team turnover, so it's a little less predictable. And then they reply with, oh, I don't like the NBA because they're all a bunch of thugs.
Woof.
And it's like, what were we talking about again? Basketball? How did basketball become racist? Like, fuck, how did you make that jump? All you had to do is not say that. All you had to do is sit there. Or, I don't know, let's talk about golf. Oh, wait, we can't talk about golf because you're going to say, oh, no, the Orientals are taking over golf. It's like fucking...
It's
nothing is not political.
It's always one step from some sort of phobia with them.
Oh, yeah.
It's always like Star Wars to trans people. And
like, you could have blinked and missed the gay kiss, but I'm sure there was a Steven Crowder episode entirely focused on the lesbian kiss and the rise of Skywalker, He probably did 2 fucking full hours on that.
I would be lying if I said I didn't repeat some jokes for some people, but you can't just recite an entire Tucker Carlson episode to me and just and then they also, my Republican family, they also do the voice, and they just look at me and they go, what is happening? I used to watch Star Wars.
And now it's gay.
It was normal. And I used to be gay. And then I saw him kiss his sister. And I thought, well, maybe I'm straight. But not anymore. Now I'm gay. I don't know. Whatever.
I like that. That was nice.
I used to listen to Tyler, the Creator. He used to say homophobic slurs. Not anymore. What is happening?
Now he's talking about sucking his friend's penis. Flower boy, what does that mean? You like flowers in your hair, so you're gay? Or are you talking about your asshole? I don't know. What is happening?
I thought a flower was referring to an iris. It looks like a pussy, doesn't it? Don't you think so? But now he's talking about sucking another man's penis. And I'm backstage at his show. He's sucking my penis. What is happening? Why am I coming? Why did I come all over Tyler, the Creator's face? I'm not gay. Are you? What is happening?
I'm not gay. I don't even like black people. What is going on?
I used to be racist. Now I'm not, but I was for a little bit, and now I'm racist again. Why is that? Do you think there's something about me being racist? I don't fucking know.
You did two really good riffs. Okay, I'm really proud. 2 really, really great riffs.
Dude, I'm fucking drunk. I'm so drunk.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's just get you fucked up every time we record the podcast. That might be the mode,
I mean, that's the move. I'm not fucking funny when I'm sober, dude. I swear to God. That's why I'm an alcoholic. Because it's like, damn, nobody likes me when I'm like, what's the fucking point?
I love you when you're sober, Ford. I love you when you're sober.
Thank you, bro. But I go on dates. I went on a date with. Never.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it. Come on, you gotta tell the story. It's a fucking podcast, Ford. We tell stories.
I went on a date.
Fucking tell a story.
I went on a date with a Ukrainian refugee. And,
oh my God! It's 2022, baby. This is where we're at. All right, keep going.
Yeah, I just wasn't drunk enough. She really did not like me. Like, I was still doing bits. I was doing bits in the middle of this coffee shop. And
Keep going. I don't know why you fucking stopped.
Because I don't know where to go with. I was like, how about
tell us about the whole date.
Fucker Carlson? And he just tell us about the whole fucking date. We went on a date in a coffee shop, and
Fucker Carlson.
I like.
What?
Hey, how about this, Tucker Carlson? I barely know her, Carlson.
Oh, nice, solid.
Yeah, so I made the most innocuous joke. I was like, I don't know, I haven't shaved in a few days. You know, my facial hair doesn't look so good. She's like, I didn't notice. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably because I'm so attractive and charming. Just like, you know, like one of those type of jokes. Barely even a joke. Just like feigning confidence because that's kind of funny.
You know?
And she just
charming little devil.
And she just did this, and I was like, oh fuck, this is not going anywhere. And the rest of it went pretty well, to be honest.
Nice.
And then,
but you just took that L and it kind of sucked the wind out of you a little bit.
I felt pretty confident. Actually, I felt like it went pretty well. The rest of it, and except that, you know, she's younger than me, has a full-time job, and has her own business, and
selling Javelin missiles.
You know,
she has a drop shipping company where she buys the Javelin missiles from the United States military and then drop ships them to Ukraine. So it's like she's just the middleman.
Yeah,
they could get them cheaper directly from the source, but they just don't know where to get them. You know, that's how you make money on Amazon, guys.
Know.
Create your drop shipping company. You know, sell arms to third world countries.
Meanwhile, I have a top shipping company wherein you give me your address and I come by and eat your pussy.
Nice, nice.
Yes.
We already established you don't eat pussy though. So let's be real here.
All right,
Let's stop bullshitting. You're gonna come by and suck some dick. All right, we know this. How about this? Jordan Peterson. More like Jordan
Peterson.
Peter's in his hand because he's jacking off a lot of guys. He's just jacking off 10 guys at the same time.
I think actually it's more straight to jack off a bunch of dudes than it is to have sex with women because, like, that's so much more masculine. Because, like, women don't have cum, but, like, if you get a bunch of cum on your face, like, what's more masculine than that? Because, like, there's so much cum, and then you save it, and then you put it in a mixer, and you add some heavy cream, and then you have cum-flavored ice cream. And what's more masculine than that?
You know, I can't do a Jordan. I'm trying to do a Jordan Peterson voice. Okay, I think I'm sort of close. Oh yeah, I think I'm sort of close. Yeah, a boot. Yeah, I was thinking about jacking off a bunch of guys on my face, you know? And I don't want to get misgendered because you could go to prison for that. But I want everyone to know about how I'm a man, a real man. And who's gonna think you're a girl if you're covered in cum? Cause
I'm gonna get a noise complaint.
Because only guys can make cum, and obviously I don't hang out with women because they're dumb, stupid. So you know, I'm a man. Men hang out with men, and I'm covered in cum.
I'm so masculine that I don't even go to get I don't even hang out with women because I'm so
Jordan
masculine.
Peterson?
Oh yeah, yeah. This is
Celtic
I
Jordan
tried to
Peterson.
Do the Canadian one.
It's just the a boot.
Oh, it's Scottish Jordan Peterson over here. And the thing is, if you like go and get cum on your face from a bunch of dudes, it's actually way straighter than ever hanging out with any woman ever. Because the thing is, you misgender someone in Canada and it's apparently a crime. But if you get cum on your face from 5 dudes and one trans woman,
one male.
And you say, "Oh, Poppy, I want your cum." If you say Poppy, apparently you can go to jail.
Fuck, dude. Can you imagine? Horrible. How horrible. Just restricting the freedom of speech in Canada. My favorite part about that situation is
cum on your face from 5 dudes and a girl. So horrible.
Yeah, so my favorite thing about that whole situation was that, like, every middle schooler, you know, like fucking every middle school boy who was like, I want to say the N-word. I don't want anyone to tell me I shouldn't say the N-word. Like, every middle school boy is like, oh, they're restricting speech. How could they restrict speech? This is so horrible. You could go to jail for misgendering someone. And then, like, that was just not true. Like, that was not part of the law, like, at all. Like, even a little bit. Like, that was, like, that was not going to happen. It was not part of the law. Like, he just pulled that shit out of his ass. He was like, oh, hypothetically, but what if it was construed in this way? Hypothetically, possibly, you know, in the dystopian 1984 society of liberals, you know, making me not bully all my trans students who I hate. You know, what if they put me in jail because I kept calling my female student a man because I wanted to make sure I thought everyone was a man, or else I'd assault all of them because they're wearing high heels and lipstick and I can't control myself. You know, what if I came into class with a bunch of cum on my face? You know how all the girls are gonna want to lick it off if I wear cum on my face. So why would you wear
remember
lipstick?
At a certain point coming into class and all of my students, they used to be males, but they came into class, they all had high heels on, their bodies were made entirely out of potatoes, and they had lipstick on them. And I said, hello, sir, why are you entirely made out of a potato? And he said, excuse me, did you call me sir? And I said, no. I said, yes, because you were a man last week. And he came up to me and he accused me of misgendering him because at a certain point he had like the potato spud, you know, like the sprout, he had a potato sprout coming out of him. I thought it looked like a dick and I tried to suck it, but then he wouldn't even come on me. And he was like, no, actually my pronouns at this point. And so this is the reason why I've decided to protest against the entire Canadian government. As a Canadian myself with a Canadian accent, I feel as though I can't be a patriot anymore.
Yeah, how this can you be a patriot Canadian with no accent. Cum on your face, you know? Come on, bucko. Come on, bucko. The flag is red and white. That's for period, blood, and cum.
What do you not believe in the red, white, and cum anymore?
That's for male and female, just like in the Bible, just like in all archaic societies. You got period, blood, and cum. They're my favorite 2 drinks. You know, it's red and white. That's what the flag means. Learn something. Learn some archaeology and psychology. You know, you don't really. Wow, dude, that psychology I just hit was really good. Did you hear that shit? I kind of zeroed it in. Psychology. Wow, I got the Peterson, dude. I'm getting the Peterson. This is great. You know how many gay jokes I could do with Jordan Peterson? Like, I got infinite.
I'm Jordan Peterson. I've decided to only eat meat, and
you still got the Scottish Jordan Peterson going on.
No, I've gone full Irish at this point.
Full Irish. Oh, I'm
full
Irish.
Irish at this point.
I was thinking about blowing up the British Embassy in North Ireland, but you know, I just thought if I blow up the British Embassy, you know, what if there's a guy in there and I haven't got his cum? You know, I'm trying to get all the cum in the whole town. Yeah, I ran out. I couldn't think of any. I couldn't think of Jordan Peterson's opinion on. I have a jar of cum and a jar of pussy
blood.
Blood.
I have a jar of cum and a jar of cussy
blood.
Pussy. Yeah, see, the thing about pussy is that, you know, it's kind of gay to like pussy because at a certain point, people come in pussies. How are you supposed to know if there's when you're eating a pussy that there's no cum behind that pussy? She could have been came in like 3 hours before you started eating the pussy. And at that point, you're just eating cum out of the puss.
But that's what you want to do, you know? Like, look, read
but
about
that's
psychology.
What these liberals
read
want
about
us
psychology,
to do.
Okay? Read about psychology. If you're a man and you drink cum, but you're not gay, that's just nutrients. Because we know men are the dominant species. They're the dominant species in humans. So if you're a man and you eat cum but you're not gay, you're just soaking up the life force of all the other men who are, superior to you, and that's how you become an alpha.
What is more manly than eating cum on its own? Now I'm going back. What is more manly than eating cum on its own? Cum on its own, as long as you don't suck the dick. But if you suck the dick and you say psych afterwards, it's not gay.
Listen. You're the beta male. You're the one who's eating cum out of my wife's pussy. Okay? And no, it's not my cum. It's another man's. I don't have sex with my wife. That's gay. We had a daughter.
I'm about to take your cum. I'm about to take a jar of your cum and mix it in with all the other cum I've been saving in my freezer, and I'm gonna put it directly on my imitation Taco Bell quesadilla, and I'm going to eat it up right in the middle of the park while I have a sign that says "Change my mind."
Listen. You might think it's gay to have a cum jar with a Donald Trump Funko Pop in it, okay? But no, that's actually the most masculine thing you can do, is to say thank you, Donald, the modern day Jesus of America, and give him a nice cum tribute from all the men you've been jacking off. That's the most masculine thing you can do. And guys, that's the message we're going to leave you with today. That's the message we're going to leave you with on this beautiful, sunny 4th of July, America's birthday, God's country. And even if Jordan Peterson doesn't agree with me, I think we're definitely in a great place as a society. There's definitely nothing that we should change immediately, and for sure not any institutions that we should burn to the ground in Minecraft with like the TNT, Minecraft TNT. Remember those videos of like kids trolling on Minecraft Online. They go into someone else's village and they burn it down. Now imagine that is a perfect scale model in Minecraft of the Capitol building. And I'm going to leave you with that. All right, that satirical in a video game comment wasn't a joke. It was just more of a biting piece of political satire, like you would hear on maybe
like
The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, or John, last week tonight with John Oliver, or the greatest political show of all time, whatever the fuck Bill Maher's shitty ass show is called.
You call him Bill Maher?
That's right. I don't even want to think about him enough to know his name because he's that much of a fucking bozo
Whatever
bitch.
that was. With
if there's any political commentator I want to beat the fuck out of, it's his boomer ass. You hear that, Bill Maher? I'm fucking calling you out. I'm going to beat your fucking ass if I see you in the street.
We're coming for you, Bill Maher.
I'm coming for you, Bill Maher. Just like Jordan Peterson is coming for his Donald Trump Funko Pop. Okay? I'm coming for you. So you better fucking watch out, because I'm coming to the Warner lot, and I'm coming all over inside, the trailer you live in on the Warner lot. So you fucking watch out,
all inside that jar filled with a Donald Trump Funko Pop. We don't give a fuck. We're hardcore leftists, okay?
Yeah, fuck
I'm
liberals,
Bill Maher. I can't
fucking
wait.
Leftists, bitch. So come get me. All right. I honestly can't tell if this was the best episode of this show or the worst episode of this show. But it's definitely one of the extremes, depending on what kind of listener you are. It's definitely either one or the other. It's not in the middle. I can't imagine someone going, that was just okay. Either I think you probably thought this was very funny, or you want to become deaf so you can never hear again. So thanks for listening. This episode, I promise, it's not going to be late, and neither is the next one.
Yeah, whoever's been fucking disliking our videos, I want to fucking, I need you to leave a comment with your fucking name and address. Or just like the video. It's not hard.
Yeah, whoever's disliking, I'm gonna find you in fucking Minecraft, bitch. So I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find your village in Minecraft. I'm gonna fucking burn it to the ground.
We don't know who it is, Jordan. We don't know who you are, Jordan. But we know where you live.
So tune in next week. With our special guest, Jordan Peterson, everyone. So we'll see you next week.
What rules, you sons of bitches? Exactly. Precisely.